Hello dear CMA aspirants from South India. As you all already know, Akash Agarwal Classes has launched for you all 100% English lectures in English for CMA Foundation students giving their examination in December 2025 and onwards. So here I am going to tell you how do you enroll in the batch. You just have to join our WhatsApp community which is given in the link. Fill up the Google form again given in the link and do download our mobile application Akash Agarwal Classes to access the notes. You all know the lectures which we are going to conduct will be 100% covered. There would be no subject which we are not taking care of. So we are going to take care of each and every subject, each and every concept. We are going to take MCQs for you. We are going to provide test papers. We are going to take live mentee sessions as well. Lectures which we are going to take for you all are 100% recorded lectures and not dubbed lectures. And you all know we have exclusive team ready for you all to teach you for your CMA Foundation December 2025 attempt for subject wise as well. And we are uploading the lectures on a weekly basis. All the important links which will be useful to you all are uploaded in the description box. Since we have many students who have cleared CMA examination at all the levels from Akash Agarwal Classes, and to reciprocate the love which we have received from South Indian students, we are here for you all taking lectures 100% in English, so that we can clear your CMA Foundation December 25 attempt together. So keep studying, do watch all the lectures till the end, and do show some love by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and putting up a word in the comment box. Keep studying. Bye-bye.
Hello dear students, today we will be covering the topic of not-for-profit organization. This topic is very important from the point of view of foundation, that is CMA Foundation, as well as CMA Intermediate. So both the students do not miss this topic, because this topic will be covering a very good weightage in your exams. So let's start. First of all, what do you mean by, sir, not-for-profit organization? What do you mean by NPO? NPO means an organization whose motive is not to earn profit and to provide services. Sir, we are not getting the point. Many organizations in the world are for the welfare of the society. The main intention, the main motive is to give the services and not to earn profit. It is known as not-for-profit organization. NPO means an organization who is working for the benefits of the society, who are providing services to the society at a very nominal charges or at a very free cost. Sir, can you give some example? Yes, there are some example of NPO. You can refer to the government hospitals, government schools, many NGOs, many trusts, many charitable organizations. The main motive of this organization are to provide services to the society at a very nominal charge or a free of cost. It is known as NPO. The organization which are primarily formed with the objective of offering some specific service to the society and not from the profit motive, only referred as not-for-profit organization. According to the Companies Act, Section 8 companies come under this not-for-profit organization, because the motive of the company or the motive of the organization is not to earn profit. In final accounts, the main motive of the organization of the sole proprietor is of earning profit. But in case of NPO, there is no motive of earning profit. The only motive is to provide services to the society. Such organizations include what? Educational institutions. Many education institutions are providing education to the society at a very free cost or at a nominal charges. Public medical organization, public hospital. If you go in a private hospital or you go in a public hospital, the cost of treatment is very different. In a public hospital, it will be at a very nominal charges. But in a private hospital, the treatment will be costing too much. Because the main motive of private organization or private hospital is to maximize the profit, to earn profit and not to provide services. They are important in our life, but the main intention, the main motive is to what? To earn profit of private sector. But in case of not for profit organization, they are working for the welfare of the society, social clubs, charitable trust, trade unions, cultural clubs like Rotary clubs or Lion clubs, religious institutions. All these are with the motive of earning profit. You have definitely watched any NGOs, uh, or any organization which is working for the welfare of the society. Many of them, what they do, they are providing you the what fees which you have to pay in the private school or private institute. Many organizations help the people in that way. The main motive of that organization is not to earn profit but to provide services. The features of NPO are as below. This organization is governed by elected body or trustee board. This organization, the organization that is NPO, is governed and elected by the board, elected body or trustee board. There are various trustees. Its operations are not driven by any profit motive like trading organization or trading concern. Like a trading concern, the main motive is to earn profit. But the operations of NPO is not driven by any profit motive. Main purpose of the organization is to provide social service. Main source of their incomes comes from donation and membership subscription. Now we also have an NPO. Akash's father is having an NPO. He's basically my maternal uncle. So he is also running an NPO. He will be giving services to the people who needed eye operations, eye treatment, dental checkup at a free cost. So it is NPO. We have our foundation known as Anuravi Foundation. Anuravi Foundation will be helping the needy persons who require treatment of their eyes, of their dental. Everything is provided free of cost. The funds are utilized maximum for the benefits of the society. Main source of income is donation and membership subscription. The funds are utilized for maximum benefit of the society. The membership process of this concern is non-transferable. It means that if you are a member in a NPO, you cannot transfer your membership to another person. The membership process of an NPO is non-transferable. Very, very, very important. It will be asked in the MCQs. The method of accounting that is followed here is entity concept. So these are the features of NPO. First one, the organization is governed by elected body or trustee board. Its operation is not driven by any profit motive like trading concern. Main purpose is to provide service to the society, that is social service. Main source of income are two things, that is donation that will be received from the general public and subscription. Many times NPOs are get help from the government also. Local government or central government will be helping the NPO. The funds are utilized maximum for the benefit of the society. The membership process of this concern is non-transferable. You cannot transfer membership from one person to another person. The method of accounting that is followed is which concept? Entity content. Let's go to accounting treatment. Some items of inflows are as follows. The NPO will also be incurring some expenses. The accounting treatment of the items of inflows are as follows. There are some items which will be coming in an NPO. So what is the accounting treatment? The first one is entrance fees. These are received at the time of admission of a new and thus are one-time fees. When a new member is admitted in the NPO, you have to pay the entrance fees. Generally, it is one-time fees. These are non-recurring in nature. Now, it could either be capitalized as they are non-recurring, or taken as a revenue as per the rules of the institution? There are two things. These fees are received at the time of admission of a new member. Thus, they are known as one-time fees. They are non-recurring in nature. It could be either capitalized as they are non-recurring in nature or can be taken as a revenue as per the rules. It means that generally entrance fees are non-recurring in nature. Sir, we don't know what do you mean by non-recurring. Already we have studied in capital revenue. Non-recurring, it means one time. Recurring means again and again. So generally what happened? Entrance fees are non-recurring in nature. They are capital in nature. But it can be either capitalized or it can be taken as a revenue as per the rules of institution. There is a view that addition member is rules of an ongoing activity, and thus every year the institute will give entrance fees, so it may be taken as a normal revenue receipt. It means that entrance fees you can take either revenue or you can take either capital depending upon the rules of the institution. I hope so you have get with the first point of entrance fees. Let's go ahead. Donations. Now, the main source of income for an NPO is what? Donation. They could be used for meeting capital or revenue expenses. Now an NPOs also have some expenses to incur their expenses. Now very important thing. NPO also have some expenses. To meet these expenses, they need funds. They will be receiving funds from the source of donation. So donations can be used for meeting capital or revenue expenses if the donation are received for a specific purpose. There are two types of donation. First one is general. Another one is specific. If there are no conditions specified, specified, it is known as general donation. If donation is given for a specific purpose, it is specific donation. It means that in this donation, you have given the money to an NPO, you have not specified any condition, it is general donation. In this one, you have given money to the NPO, but you have specified some condition that this money should be used for only this purpose. It is known as what? It is known as very simple. It is known as specific donation. It can be capitalized in the balance sheet. If the donations are received for a specific purpose, the amount is to be credited from the amounts which are disbursed. The fund may be invested. Just give me a second. The fund may be invested in specific securities. Income from such investment credited to the fund account only. Small donations which are earmarked for any specific purpose may be treated as a revenue receipt. So there are two types of donation. One is general donation, another is specific donation. When the donor who is donating the money has specified the purpose of donation, it is known as specific donation. And what do you mean by general donation? You have donated some money, but you have not yet specified the purpose. So it is not a specific donation, it is a general donation. You can use this money for any purpose. Specific donation money should be used for only that specific purpose only, not any purpose. Now, we have completed 2 points. First one was entrance fees. Second one was donation. Donation of two types: general donations, specific donations. No condition specified, it will be considered as a general donation. Conditions are specified. Only for that specific purpose you have to use money. Example, for example, construction of a building. I have donated you the money only for the construction of the building. It will be a specific donation and not a general donation. Legacy. What I have written over here. Think about CB sir girlfriends. CB sir means Chaitanya sir. Example. This is your Chaitanya sir. GF means girlfriend, not grandfather. Chaitanya sir grandfather. Chaitanya sir grandfather has 500 crores of land. Chaitanya sir grandfather has value of 500 crore of land. So Chaitanya sir was thinking that after the death of grandfather, the land will be receiving by Chaitanya sir. So Chaitanya sir was expecting he will be going out, he will be enjoying the life, no obligation, not need of doing work. But what happened? Chaitanya sir grandfather transferred this whole property to an NPO known as Harsh Agarwal NPO, that is my NPO. Chaitanya sir grandfather has transferred that property to my NPO. They have written in the will that after my death, transfer this property to Harsh Agarwal NPO. Chaitanya sir was thinking he will be receiving 500 crore rupees land, but he did not receive the land. The land has been transferred to Harsh Agarwal NPO. Now the first most important thing that you have to remember, sir, Harsh Agarwal NPO sir has received a land of 500 crore. It is a receipt, sir. Which receipt? Capital receipt, and this is known as legacy. Chaitanya sir will be receiving nothing. He was thinking that he will be receiving some amount. It is known as legacy. Many times trusts are formed in the memory of certain person by their will. In such case, after the demise of the person, the funds passes on the institution. It means that after the death of Chaitanya sir grandfather, all the land will be transferred to my institutions. Such legacy are of course one time, and therefore they should be taken to the capital fund. It is capital receipt or non-recurring receipt. It is capital receipt or non-recurring receipt. What do you mean by endowment? Sometimes donation are also in the form of endowment to be used as per the instructions of the donor. This are to be treated as capital receipt. Sir, what do you mean by endowment fund? Example, I have donated you some money. You are the NPO. I have come to you and I have donated you some money, but I have given some conditions to you that you have to not to use this money. So you are telling that why are you donating that money? You have to invest this money. I have donated you some money and I have given some condition, that the first condition is you have to invest this money in some securities or some investment. And then after, you can use this money for specific purpose. This money not, the income which is generated from this investment. A has given money to B NPO. So B NPO has to invest this money, and the income which is earned by B NPO from such investment, that money should be used, and also for which purpose? Specific purpose. It is known as endowment fund. Sometimes donation are also in form of the endowment, are to be used as per the instruction. See over here. Don't use money. Donor has donate NPO money. money has been invested in the endowment fund, that is in securities or anything. Investment income can be used for what specific purpose? It is known as endowment fund. So we have covered till now 4 points. The first one is entrance fees. Second one is donation. In donation there are two types: general donation, specific donation. The third thing we have read that is endowment. Don't use the fund money. Third thing is legacy. That is, many of the NPO and many of the trust are formed in the memory of an will. Whenever legacy has been coming, remember Chaitanya sir, grandfather. Endowment, sometimes donation are in the form of what? Endowment, used as per the instruction of the donor. In short, simple, invest the money in some investment, and the income which you will be receiving, that you can use for which purpose? Specific purpose. It is known as endowment fund. Life membership fees. This could be taken as a capital receipt, and every year the charge is debited based on some logic. In other words, when received, it could be treated as a deferred receipt in the balance sheet, and every year the specific amount is credited to income and expenditure. Very, very, very simple. Lifetime membership. In our language, take one time and enjoy every time. A very, very, very simple language. Take one time and enjoy every time. That is known as life membership fees. Life membership fees, generally it is a capital in nature, it is non-recurring in nature, and we have to capitalize this receipt. It is known as life membership fees. Whenever you have become a member in an NPO for a lifetime and you have paid the lifetime fees once, it is known as life membership fees. Now, subscriptions. These are the annual receipts and therefore taken as a revenue receipts. This must be recognized as revenue, on which basis? Accrual concept. Normally you take subscription of what? Netflix, Amazon Prime, Sony Live. There are various OTT platforms that you have subscribed. So you have to pay the money every 3 months, every 6 months. So these are recurring expenses. And when an NPO receives subscription money, it is a recurring income, it is a recurring receipt. Annual receipt. Annually you have to pay an amount to an NPO regarding subscription. So these are known as revenue receipts. So we have till now read 6 points of inflow of an NPO. The first one is our entrance fees. Second one is donation, legacy, endowment fund, life membership fees, and last one is subscription. I hope so each and everybody is been clear with these 6 points of this. Yes, so we have done with 6 inflows, that is 6 income that NPO has been earning. Let's go to the next point, that is financial statements of not-for-profit organization. The different components of the financial statements of NPO are as follows. The first one is receipt and payment. Receipt and payment account. Second, income and expenditure and balance sheet. Just like your trading P&L, you have to prepare income and expenditure. And sir, receipt and payment. Receipt and payment is similar to your cash book. Whenever you will be preparing a cash book, it will be similar to your receipts and payment. Because in receipt and payment, you will be recording the transaction on cash basis. I will be explaining what is receipt and payment, what is income and expenditure. Balance sheet will be same as your final accounts balance sheet, at ditto same, no difference in the same. Only instead of capital, you will be using capital fund. What is capital fund? I will be telling you. First of all, preparation of receipt and payment. The first important point. This is a summarized form of cash book of an NPO. Entries are made on cash basis. Very, very, very important. Preparation of receipt and payment. This is a summarized form of cash book of an NPO. Entries are made on which basis? Cash basis, and items belonging to previous year, current year or subsequent year also recorded. It means that it is prepared on cash basis. items related to current year, previous year, next year will be recorded. This is a summarized cash book of NPO. Not for profit organization generally prepare a cash book that is receipt and payment. In this, all the items of it might be of current year, previous year, next year will be recorded. It is memorandum account in which the receipts are shown on the left side and payments are shown on the right side. Receipts will be appearing on the debit side and payment on the credit side. That is, left hand side will be receipt side and right hand side will be payment side in receipt and payment. Capital as well as revenue items are entered in the receipt and payment account. Very, very, very important. In receipt and payment account, we will be not only entering revenue items, we will be also entering revenue as well as capital item. Preparation of receipts and payment. First of all, this is a summarized form of the cash book of an NPO. Entries are made on which basis? Cash basis, and items pertaining to the previous year or current year or subsequent year also recorded. It is a memorandum account. The receipts are on the left side and payments are on the which side? Right side. Capital as well as revenue items are entered in the receipt and payment. No provisions are recorded in this account. Very, very, very important. It can be asked for MCQ. Do we have to record the provision in receipts and payment account? Answer will be no. Features of receipt and payment account. It is an account which contains all cash and bank transaction. It is an account which contains all cash and bank transaction made by an NPO during a particular financial period. It will be recording all cash and bank transaction made by an NPO during a particular financial period. It is a which account? Memorandum account. It is real account by nature. MCQ will be asked not for only foundation but also in intermediate. Receipt and payment. First of all, it will be contain all cash and bank transaction, whether revenue or capital, received or paid during the year. It is a memorandum account. It follows real account. It starts with the opening balance of cash and bank. Receipt and payment account will be always starting with the opening balance of cash as well as bank. It is a summary of cash book. Summary of all cash receipts, both capital and revenue during the period are debited. It means that all receipts will be debited and all payments, whether revenue or capital, are to be credited to this account. It ends with the closing cash and bank balance. It starts with the closing cash and bank balance and it also ends with the closing cash and bank balance. So first of all, receipt and payment is similar to cash book. It is a memorandum account. It follows real account. It starts with opening cash and bank balances. On the left hand side, on the debit side, it will be recording all the receipts, whether revenue or capital. Similarly, on the credit side, we will be recording all the payments, whether revenue or capital, and it ends with the closing cash and bank balance. While recording cash and bank transactions, all entries are made on which basis? Cash basis. While recording the cash and bank transactions, all entries are made on which basis? Cash basis. So these are the features of receipt and payment. It is similar to cash book. Very, very, very important. Both revenue as well as capital will be recorded. It will be recording items of current year, previous year, next year. If it has been received in current year or paid in current year, it is real account by nature. It starts with the opening balance of cash and bank and end with the closing balance of cash and bank. Now let's go ahead. Preparation of income and expenditure. This is an income statement of an NPO. As the name suggests, only revenue items, that is revenue, income and expenditure, are recorded here. Very, very, very important. The major difference between receipt and payment and income and expenditure is on receipt and payment, both revenue and capital are recorded. But in income and expenditure, only and only revenue expenditure and revenue incomes are recorded. Only items of revenue nature will be recorded. Incomes are recorded on the credit side. Income will be on credit side. It is similar to your profit and loss account. While the expenses are recorded on the debit side, Both incomes and expenses must be taken on accrual concept. Accrual concept means cash transaction plus credit transaction. It will be recording only current year items, no previous year, no next year item will be recorded. It is an income statement. So what kind of MCQ can be coming in your exam? Which of the following is an income statement of NPO, income and expenditure, and not receipt and payment? Which of the following is a cash book of NPO, receipt and payment, and not income and expenditure? Excess of income, because it is an income and expenditure statement, it is an income statement. Excess of income over expenditure is called as surplus, and excess of expenditure over income is called as deficit. If income is greater or expense is less, it is surplus. If expense is greater, income is less, then it is deficit. Excess of income over expenditure is called as surplus, and excess of expenditure over income is called as deficit. Surplus is nothing but it is profit. Deficit is nothing but it is what? Loss. Very, very, very important. If income is greater and expense is less, we will be having profit, but we will be not calling it as a profit as of an NPO, because NPO main motive is to provide service and not to earn profit. So it will be treated as a surplus, and if expense is greater and income is less, it is known as deficit. It is nature by nominal account. All expenditure of revenue nature for a particular period are debited to this account. On which basis? Accrual basis. All expenditure of revenue nature for a particular period, not for previous year, not for next year, it will be only for a particular year, that is current year, are debited to this account on accrual basis. Expenditure on debit side, only revenue expenditure. All revenue incomes related to a particular period are credited to this account. On which basis? Accrual basis. Income on the credit side, expense on the debit side, both on accrual basis. All capital income and expenditure are excluded. All the capital income and capital expenditure will be excluded. We will be not taking it into consideration in income and expenditure. No capital item will be recorded in income and expenditure. Only current year income and expenses are recorded. Amount related to the period are deducted. Amount related to the other period, it might be of next year, it might be of previous year, amount outstanding for the current year are added, because we are following accrual basis. If some expenses of current year which is not yet paid, then also it will be appearing in income and expenditure. If there is some income which is of current year which is earned but we have not yet received, then also we will be adding that point, because it will be treated as an outstanding income or outstanding expense, and outstanding income and outstanding expense should be added. Profit on sale of asset is credited because it is a revenue profit, and loss on sale of asset is debited. Annual depreciation is also debited because it follows profit and loss account, and we have to find out the correct surplus or deficit of an NPO. So these are the features of NPO. If income is more than expenditure, we have already studied that, it is called as surplus. The second important thing, it is added with the general fund or capital fund. Instead of capital, in case of NPO, we will be using capital fund or general fund in the balance sheet. If expenditure is more than income, it is deficit. If expense is greater and income is less, it is deficit, and it is deducted from the capital or general fund in the balance sheet. Same like profit or loss. If it is profit, we will be adding it. If it is loss, we will be deducting it. Same over here. If it is surplus, we will be adding it. If it will be deficit, we will be deducting it from the capital fund or general fund. We will be using the amount capital fund or general fund. Preparation of balance sheet. It is prepared as on the last day of accounting period. It also has assets and liabilities, and it is prepared based on the accounting equation. What is the accounting equation? Asset is equal to liabilities plus capital fund or general fund or accumulated fund. We will be never using the word capital. It will be capital fund, general fund, accumulated fund, but there is no capital account. Instead, there is capital fund. The surplus or deficit from the income and expenditure is adjusted against the capital fund. We have already discussed that if it is surplus, it will be added in the capital fund. If it is deficit, it will be deducted. It is also known as general fund or accumulated fund. Point of MCQ. It is actually the capital of not-for-profit concern. It may be found out as excess of asset over liabilities. Usually, surplus or deficit during the period is added or deducted from it. A portion of capitalized income like donations may be added to it. Many times what happen in the question, it is given that capitalize 50% of the entrance fees, capitalize 50% of the life membership fees, capitalize 50% of donation. So all this capitalize will be added to the capital fund. If I have received an income of 1 lakh rupees with the name of donations, and in the adjustment it is given that 50% of the donations must be capitalized, so we will be deducting 50% from the donation and we will be adding it to the capital fund or general fund or accumulated fund. Very, very, very simple. So here we have done with the financial statements of NPO. There are total 3 financial statements, which the first one is simple receipts and payment, similar to your cash book. Second is income and expenditure, similar to your profit and loss account. Only one important thing: no profit, no loss, surplus as well as deficit. Balance sheet will be same. Instead of capital, we will be using capital fund. So I hope everybody is clear with this. Any doubts you can definitely ask to me on our WhatsApp community, which is available on our description box that is below the video. Do join it. The very important mandatory question for foundation students, 2 to 4 marks. For intermediate students, 5 marks. Common adjustment, subscription, income for NPO, important adjustment for subscription. First of all, particulars: subscription received, given in what? Receipt and payment. Receipt and payment. It means that first of all you have to write subscription received during the year. Now, add. I will be telling you 2 amounts. First of all, what we have write? Subscription received during the year. It will be any amount which will be appearing in the question. Now, the amount which is still outstanding for the current year. It is an income of current year which is not yet received. Outstanding of current year will be added, and one more will be added. Income of CY. CY stands for current year. CY stands for current year. PY stands for previous year. And NY stands for next year. Income of current year received in previous year. What happened in this case? It is an income of current year. We have received in advance in the previous year. So it is an income of current year. It should be come in the current year income. We will be adding this amount and we will be less 2 amount. First one, income of previous year received in current year. First amount what? Income of previous year received in what? Current year. Second one, income of next year received in current year. Income of next year received in current year. So, two items add, two items less. First one, outstanding of current year. Second one, income of current year received in previous year. Two items of less, income of previous year received in current year and income of next year received in current year. Two items we have to add and two items we have to deduct. By this we will be getting income and expenditure, the amount that will be appearing in income and expenditure. This is the format. Now many times what happens? First of all, students are not clear with this format. Subscription received for the year, received during the year. We have to add two things. Outstanding for current year, it means that income of current year which has not been yet received. Income of current year received in which year? Previous year. Now less income of previous year received in current year and income of next year received in current year. Amount will be appearing in which account? Income and expenditure account. Now many times what happen? In the question this will be given and you are required to find out this amount. You are given with the income and expenditure account and you have to find the amount of receipt and payment. So reverse the table. The item you have deducted, add this. The item you have added, minus this. Reverse. If you have to go receipt and payment, normal. If you have to go from income and expenditure to receipt and payment, reverse. Income and receipt and payment to income and expenditure, normal. Receipt and payment to income and expenditure, normal. Income and expenditure to receipt and payment, reverse. The item you have added, you have to deduct the same amount. Then only you will be getting the answer. So this is the format that you have to remember. Kindly copy it down. Kindly copy it down. I hope everybody has been copying this. Subscription outstanding for last year, advance subscription current year belongs to the next year. Outstanding of current year, advance subscription received in last year, subscription income of current year. Follow reverse of receipt of subscription for subscription received. If you have to find out subscription received, follow the table reverse. Donations. Donation received can be of specific purpose, general purpose if question is silent. For example, it is received for building shown in the liability side irrespective of the fund. For general purpose, donation of small amount to meet revenue expenditure, credit to income and expenditure account. If question is silent, take as a capital receipt or you can add it in the which fund? Capital fund. So donation received can be of three types: specific purpose, general purpose, and question is silent. This is a format of subscription account which all the intermediate students as well as foundation students must to remember. First we have write two opening outstanding. It is outstanding of previous year. It means that it will be asset of previous year. It will be having debit balance. That is the reason why we have right here to opening outstanding. By opening pre-receive, it is pre-received in previous year, so it will be a liability of previous year and it will be having a credit balance. That's why we have right on the credit side. This is debit side and this is credit side. Now whenever we receive subscription, so what will be the entry? Cash account debit to subscription. So by cash, it will be the amount of receipt and payment by cash. So now last 2 points, that is closing outstanding and second is closing pre-receive. If the income is of current year which is not yet received, which we are supposed to receive, so it will be an asset for us because the income is yet to be received. So what will be the entry? Outstanding subscription account debit to subscription. What entry will be passing? Outstanding subscription account debit to subscription by closing outstanding in the subscription account. Now it might so happen we have received some extra money relating to the next year, so it is an income of next year, so we have to create a liability. Hello, very important. For closing pre-receive subscription, what will be the entry? Subscription account debit to pre-receive subscription. Subscription account debit to pre-receive subscription, and we can find out this amount as a which figure? Balancing figure. So this is the format of subscription account. This is the format of which account? Subscription account. Now, how to calculate creditors? We have just now learned this in the chapter of final accounts. It will be opening balance. These are the purchases to bank, payment, closing balance. So either you can prepare an account or you can directly find out the amount by add or minus. How to calculate consumption? Opening plus purchase minus closing is equal to consumption. Now, some examples relating to subscription are given over here. Let's do the examples. We will be clearing with the more concepts. On 31st December, a club had a subscription in arrears of 16,000 and it advanced during the year 31st December 23. 4,000 of advance. Okay. The club has received a subscription of 2,08,000, of which 10,400 was of next year. So subscription has been received 2,08,000. And out of this 10,400 is of next year. So current year is 2023. Current year. Previous year is 2022. Next year is 2024. So the club has received a subscription of 2,08,000 of 10,400 which is of next year. So 10,400 will be deducted. On 31st December, there were 4 members who has not yet paid the subscription of 1,600 per person. And it is current year outstanding. It is pre-receive. Outstanding of current year 1,600 into 4. So normally 1,600 into 4 will be 6,400. And opening is 16,000 and 4,000. So make it 2022. $16,000. It is an income of previous year received in current year. Deduct. 4,000 is income of current year which has been received in previous year. Add. So 2,08,000 less 10,400 plus 6,400 less 16,000 plus 4,000, 1,92,000. Sir, why we have deducted this 10,400 next year income? Add by sir 6,004 year current year income. Why 16,000 minus sir income of previous year? Why 4,000 add sir income of current year received in previous year? So the correct answer will be 1,92,000. First one is done. Let's go to second one. The Sports Club of Orissa has received in 2022-23 2,000. So 2,000 amount has been received. I will be writing over here received towards subscription. Subscription for 21-22. So 21-22 will be of previous year, 22-23 will be of current year, 23-24 will be of next year. Previous year outstanding was 200. It means that it is an income of which year? Previous year, received in current year. Deduct 200. Advance was how much? 50. Advance was how much? 50. It means that income of which year? Current year, received in previous year. Add 50. And closing advance was 40. It means that income of which year? Next year, received in current year, minus 40. And subscription for 22-23 unpaid, which is not yet paid. We have to receive it. Add 90. 2,000 plus 200 plus 50 minus 40 plus 90. 1,900 will be the answer. Why 200 minus income of previous year received in current year? Why 50 add income of current year received in previous year? Why 40 minus income of next year received in current year? And why 90 add income of current year outstanding? I will be solving more two problems, and one problem will be homework for you all. From the following information, prepare a subscription account. Okay. You have to prepare a subscription account. Subscription in arrears on 31st March. Okay, prepare a subscription account. Firstly, to opening outstanding, by opening pre-receive, to closing outstanding, by closing pre-receive. By receipts and payment, to income and expenditure. Prepare a subscription account for the 31st March 2022. Okay, opening outstanding is 1,500. That has been given. Subscription received in advance in opening was 1,000. Amount of subscription received was 40,000, which includes 500 for the year 2021. Matlab previous year was only and only 500. So outstanding for 2021 will be 1,000, because 1,500 only 500 has been received. And advance for the year was 1,500. Current year outstanding was 21-22 1,000. So what will be the balancing figure? 40,000 plus 1,000 plus 2,000 minus 3,000. Answer will be 40,000. Sir, why this 1,000? Because previous year outstanding was 1,500. Out of 1,500, we have only received 500 for the current year. So 1,000 is yet to be received. So the amount in income and expenditure will be how much? 40,000 rupees. I hope so you have been clear with this. This is a subscription account. Kindly note it down. Subscription for the current year was 2 lakh. 2 lakh has been received. subscription received for 2021. 2021 is which year? 2021, 22 is current year, 2021 is previous year, 23 is next year. Subscription received for 2021 was 12,000. Previous year was 12,000. Deduct 12,000. Received for 22-23. Next year 25,000. Deduct 25,000. During the year 2021, received for current year was 5,000. Add 5,000 and add 28,000. So 2 lakh less 12,000 less 25,000 plus 5,000 plus 28,000. 1,96,000. Why 12,000 minus? Because it has been received for which year? Previous year. Why 25,000 deduct? It has been received for next year. Why 5,000 add? Income of current year received in previous year. And why 28,000 add? Because current year is yet to be outstanding. So these are the 4 sums of subscription. Subscription question will be appearing in your exams, mandatory. So don't miss it. Question number 5 will be your homework. Same like question number 4, but you have to solve this question in a very good manner that will be helping you to clear the exams. And over here, we have completed the theoretical part of our chapter known as NPO. Now only MCQs are pending, which will be taking care in the next session. Till then, everyone keep studying. And if you have not yet joined the WhatsApp community, do join, because Akash Agarwal classes is exclusive for CMA, Foundation, Inter and Final all over India. Do like the video, do share with your friends. I hope so. Everyone has been covered the topic of NPO. It is a very simple topic carrying a huge weightage in your exams. Firstly, we have learned what is NPO, what are the incomes of NPO, what are the financial statements of NPO, what are the common adjustments which we have done in NPO, and last important thing, that is how to deal with subscription. So what you have to do, you have to revise this part in a very good manner, do complete the lectures, and more videos are being uploaded on our YouTube channel for the English students, the students which are not comfortable with Hindi. We have conducted the lectures in English because lot of students tell us, sir, kindly take the lectures in English. We'll be very helpful with this. So that is the reason why we are conducting the lectures in 100% English. So do watch it. Till then, everyone keep studying. Bye bye. Take care. In the next session, we will be covering the MCQs.